there, I'm Ken, this is CRT, welcome to this episode. In this episode we have another donation from Mr. Dave 6309. Now, in full disclosure, I've already opened this package up because there was something in here that Mr. Dave wanted me to take a look at immediately when I got the package. So that was this. Hey there. It's Ken from the past. This is before I started shooting the video. I just received the package in the mail and Mr. Dave has asked me to check something out right away. Now you may recognize this Puyan cartridge from the first video that I did with Mr. Dave's stuff. Remember to check that out if you haven't seen it already. And if you saw that, you know that the cartridge did not work on my Coleco 3, which is a bit of an anomaly, but he sent me another board all ready to go. All I need to do is take the chip out of that board and stick it in that board. And as you can see, a square yellow capacitor, a small one, has been added right above the 555 chip, as well as a resistor, and they are connected to the top two legs of the 555 chip on the left-hand side. So this should allow for the proper switching of the 16K blocks of data. So hopefully this will work in my computer. So all we need to do now is remove this chip, and yes, I did already start to remove it, pried it up a little bit so it would be easier. So this should just pop out of there. And we will put it in this board. Get that all lined up. Now, should just push down into here. And that looks good. So, here we go. And we will stick the cartridge into my Color Computer 3. Turn it on, and we've got Puyan. Oh, and look at that, it even has the right color palette. And that is out of the way, so now we can take a look at what else is in here. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff to build. So, yeah, let's open the rest of this package up and take a look at everything that he sent me. So we will reach into the bag and pull out, here we have a gold case with, what do we have here? This is a ColecoVision cartridge. So we'll have to get that all soldered together. And this, he told me he was sending me, is the case for the joystick converter that I built last time for my color computer. So let's put that together right now. And here is the joystick converter board that I built in the last video. So it just fits nice and snugly in there. Like so. And then looks like this goes on this way. And it just kind of fits into place. There we go. My joystick converter board now has a box. have another lucky red envelope. And what is in this one? Ooh, lots of stuff. Okay, we have a bunch of wires because apparently Mr. Dave thinks that the wires that I used last time were too thick, so he sent me some thinner wires to use, which I definitely should have some of those. Alright, what do we have here? We have some dip switches. MSX cartridge. Another ColecoVision cartridge board. Oh, and a Coleco split joystick. And another joystick converter board. Oh, and here we have another Coleco joystick board. So it looks like this one will be a 4-directional pad, kind of like a Nintendo controller for the Coleco, looks like. And an EEPROM board, an LED, and some resistors. And another case with another ColecoVision board in it. All right, so this will be a case for the ColecoVision cartridge. So I guess we're gonna have to get some parts and start building some stuff. Okay, so this first cartridge is already assembled, so we will try it out to see what we got. Okay. Ah, we've got Centipede. All right, so we know that this cartridge works, so we can use it as the template to make sure we put everything together properly on this cartridge. So what Mr. Dave has done here is he has taken an already existing ColecoVision cartridge PCB board, and he has replaced the gal chip, which goes normally up here, with a resistor, a couple of diodes, and some bodge wires. So a much cheaper way of doing it rather than buying the gal chip. So let's get this soldered together. And now we will try out the cartridge that I soldered together. See if it works. Hopefully I don't blow my ColecoVision up. It's another Atari game, and it is Pac-Man. Awesome. Well, this is 2 Coleco cartridges that I will be playing a lot. That is a lot of great stuff that I got today. I got a couple of new cartridges for my ColecoVision, which is awesome. I've got the case for my joystick converter for my Coco computer, and that Puyon cartridge is now working on my Coco 3, which is amazing. And I have all those boards that I am going to be finding some parts for, building some new joysticks for my Coco computer to try out, and maybe some more cartridges and stuff. Stuff I'm just so looking forward to doing. So, yeah, I just have to say a really, really big thank you to Mr. Dave 6309 for sending me this stuff, and for all of the people watching these videos. I mean, the people that are watching these videos, the generosity is just outstanding. I couldn't be happier, and everything I'm doing on my channel, the support I'm getting is just far beyond my expectations. It's just a big thank you to everybody that supports my channel. But for now, yeah, just a big thank you to Mr. Dave 6309 and everybody watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, you know what you can do with the liking, the subscribing, and or the commenting below, because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. See you next time.